I forgot all about this. We went out Saturday night. Kid had 4 beers, and I never seen somebody so drunk in my life.
Yo, I blacked out, dude.
Actually, this could be the cold opening.
I threw up.
Double cold opening.
Yo, I went home and threw up all over everything.
Why are you such a lightweight?
I couldn't tell you. I had four screwdrivers and a shot, and I literally couldn't see.
I couldn't fucking breathe,
talk.
man.
I couldn't
What
talk.
you just said, he did a split.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. He did a split in the bar.
No, I'm being
I
serious.
swear to God. I swear to God.
I did a split?
Yeah, you had me dying though.
You know what's funny? If you saw Teddy, he's like a big guy. Like 5'11", 6 foot, big dude, football player.
Yeah.
You test alcohol like a little kid dipping his toe into the
If
pool.
I buy a drink and me and Elena are out, I have her taste it. See how strong it is.
Elena's your taste tester.
Yeah.
Like you're a king, testing for poison. Elena, try this.
All right, what are we talking about today?
See the percentage. Would you just get tired of our back and forth?
Yeah, I wasn't involved anymore.
It's rude.
You are just hello, everybody. That's going to be the cold opening. Welcome
we have
back to
2
another.
cold
No. Teddy, how you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing pretty well, and we are here to talk about the world of movies and TV and a bunch of other stuff. Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Marvel. Maybe some Marvel.
This is a big podcast.
Where can we listen to this podcast, Teddy?
Wherever you watch your podcast.
Whatever podcasts are sold.
Maybe iTunes, Spotify.
Spotify, SoundCloud.
That's
Nerd
really
Soup
that's
YouTube.
Yeah,
You can
that's
send
where
your
it
fan
ends.
questions
YouTube.
in at Nerdsoup for
iTunes.
you, little letter 4, number U,
Little
at gmail.com.
Nerd Soup for you on Twitter.
Yeah,
Teddy Nerd Soup.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd Soup Monkey.
that's me.
All right, let's get right into the first story here today.
What is it?
Rate us 5 stars, too, by the way. We don't say that enough.
Yeah, it's like an Uber.
I think we ever said that.
We should start saying it.
No, make sure you rate us 4 stars.
No,
don't go
five,
over.
guy.
Don't.
We need
Yeah,
5.
4.
If we're gonna tell, if we're
4.
gonna tell them, then you might as well go for
Yeah.
that.
No, because then
If I ever see a podcast 4 stars, I'm not listening to that.
I want 5 stars and then like the occasional 1 or 0 because people like they didn't get like a person who didn't like what they said. Like the 1 or 2 bad reviews. You need 1 or 2 bad reviews.
You need 1 or 2, really.
What it's like when you go look up like a Yelp review. And there's only like 4 reviews and it's 5 stars. You can't trust that.
No, you can't. You need at least 20 plus.
You know what I've realized
like 5
though
or
with
6
Yelp?
bad ones.
You can't trust a lot of the bad reviews because a lot of the bad reviews will be like, my ice melted too fast. It's like a hotel review.
Our friend's a
2
Yelp
stars.
reviewer.
Professionally?
No, but if he doesn't like something,
He's
he'll
a
hop
Yelper?
right on Yelp and let everyone know about
Is
it.
that Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
no,
definitely
it's
a
usually
passive-aggressive
when it's like
one,
4,
too.
it's like they just got all their friends and family to give their business a positive review.
Yeah. That's I have a friend, Sawhill. He owns a restaurant. You could tell that all the reviews are just fake accounts that they made. Like, wow, Sawhill is so good looking and his food is great too. Shout out to Sawhill. Yeah, let's go to the first story here. We have Joker 2. Now this story has kind of gone back and forth. We had news that it was in development, and then there was a story that came out and said that it's not. But
I want to say that story that came out that it's not happening was just like them trying to calm the storm.
Well, no,
Like, wait, this isn't happening. Like,
well, I
maybe
think
it leaked.
there's probably truth in both, where they're trying to get them to come back, and they're playing coy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you give me
testing
a lot
the
of
waters
money.
with the environment.
made you $1 billion.
Made you $1 billion.
I saw it more as they wanted Todd Phillips to do other DC-related films. And I think people kind of just assume that might be the Joker, but I think they want him to do other stories within this like kind of Elseworlds universe, which I wouldn't mind either.
In this Joker universe, but not the Joker?
No, just like another like one-off, like a Lex
Okay.
Luthor movie or whatever. Who knows?
I'd love a Lex
That'd
Luthor
be
origin
sick.
story.
A good
Kind of
one?
like The Social Network, but he's trying to kill Superman.
What's it called? Lex?
Yeah, or Luthor. They do have the show. Yo, Idris Elba, it's a Lex Luthor. Shave the head. Stringer Bell, Lex Luthor.
Well, it's not bad.
Right?
He wanted to go back on that so bad.
Yeah, he's like, how can I challenge this?
No, I didn't want to challenge it.
You
I was gonna
step
go,
to Idris Elba, you're like, go ahead, sir.
no, I was gonna go back to the Joker, but
The Joker, baby?
I don't know if I would want a Joker 2. What are you gonna do with Arthur Fleck? Oh, no, he's just crazy again.
You're going to get him with a gang now.
What's he gonna do?
Cause mischief.
Yeah,
Calls a mistress?
yeah.
Mischief. What is it? What is it?
Midriff.
No.
Oh,
Mischief.
Midway.
That's what- Mischief.
The World War II
Yeah.
movie.
Running
Didn't get
amok.
good reviews. Yeah, running amok. He's
Yeah,
running around.
yeah,
My cousin actually pitched to me a great version of what Joker 2 could be. You guys could talk about this, and I'll pull that up. I'm in the camp of I want Joker 2. Why not? People,
You did such a good job.
Let it stand on its own. Like, it can't stand on its own if Joker 2 still comes out.
Maybe you should just get your cousin on the pod if you like him so much.
He lives in Florida.
What a shame.
I know. I feel bad for him.
Living in Florida?
You know, you don't have to be in the same room to podcast.
Yes, you do. There's something missing. You can usually tell.
You think?
Yeah, people are podding from all over the world.
Hmm.
Florida's like a whole different country, man.
We can like video Skype.
This
I'm
guy
not
might-
getting my cousin on the podcast. You're the one who keeps pushing for this.
You've been talking about it all podcast.
Mentioned it once. I haven't texted him since.
And we're not good enough.
It's been a long time. It hasn't hit me up. It's been a month.
All right, what does he got?
All right, so like Teddy, he's in Arkham and he's getting his crew up. He's getting squatted up. That's how it begins. And he thinks that Leonardo DiCaprio should play Two-Face, and he's a lawyer that's prosecuting the Joker. So you get the
Isn't that Harvey
origins of
Dent?
Two-Face. Yeah, Harvey Dent. But he's Harvey Dent for the whole movie, and then eventually it leads into their conflict, him becoming Two-Face at the end. So then you set up 2 Batman villains, and then you bring Batman in the third. This guy.
with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Well, if they're going to go make
Theoretically.
sequels and stuff, you're going to have Batman eventually. So
They said no bats. That's what Todd Phillips said. He did say he wasn't going to make a sequel, so.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy.
Batman's
Hey,
on-
money talks, man. He just made $1 billion. You know?
Yeah, put Batman in your fucking movie.
Yeah.
Here's
Well, he's
20
running
million.
out of Scorsese films to kind of
Copy?
mooch off of
You could do Hugo Joker.
Goodfellas.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I would like
as
to
long
see
as
them.
I can remember, I always wanted to be the Joker, baby.
The Joker, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think Batman will be in the second one.
Well, I don't think a sequel will be. I don't know if it'll be. Who knows what it's gonna be, and if it's gonna be any good. But I feel like the first one's just so perfect, and it's kind of like they nailed it. So why let it stand alone and breathe a little?
But if they nail it a second time.
But they did make $1 billion.
They do nail it. Paddington 2. People said the same thing about Paddington 1. Let it stand on its own. We don't need a Paddington 2. What more could you do with this character? It was delightful. Now, do you want a trilogy with Paddington? Bring it home, right? Of course you do.
Well, that's what it's like with
You could
Stranger
ruin it,
Things. I didn't want to. I didn't want to Stranger Things season 2 because season 1 ended perfectly. Then they made season 2. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Now I want 5.
Yeah.
All right, sign me up for 10.
Yeah.
Keep making them then.
Till these kids are old and disgusting.
But there was like a certain essence. I don't know if I used that correctly. There was something around like the Joker. Like
Yeah, there was a stench.
it's gonna be a standalone movie. It's gonna be one, and that's it. We're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, but when we first heard about this, we bashing it so hard, saying like how you just make a new Joker out of nowhere, and then they do this, and then it's like, and now what? You just want to keep it at that? Like they did such a good job with it.
For some reason, nobody wants Joker movies, but we all want them.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, if there was like a plan to interconnect everything too, that might be cool. But
It's got to happen. If a movie makes $1 billion, you got to make a second
made
one.
a fucking $1 billion.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna outgrow Dark Knight.
You can do it
I
though.
know.
You can.
Well, I think Dark Knight came out at a time where movies it was rare at the time. It's still kind of rare, but it happens with these tentpole
Shooting-
franchise films more often.
Shooting starts
Still
in
crazy.
2020 for this Batman coming out, right?
Yes.
I think they can, if they make a sequel, Joker 2, they can put Batman in this universe.
It's not going to be Robert Pattinson.
It could be.
It could be. I would say there's definitely a chance, but I think it sits at like 5%. Because the rumors are that Pattinson's Batman is going to take place in the 90s, right?
That would make more sense.
That would add up.
Yeah.
If, the Joker, how old is Batman? Let's say he's 12, right? So to get to Batman, he needs 13 years of training. 25 is the standard rookie Batman age. So then Joaquin Phoenix is aged 13 years. It's a rookie Batman verse. You can make him look older.
A grizzled Joker. A
Yeah,
seasoned Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix could pull off, if you would say he's like 40 in Joker.
Yeah.
53. Just scar him up a bit, put him in makeup. It's like Deadpool. It works. I think the age works because people have been saying that. Joker's going to be an old man? No. It's
You
going
could
to be
say
older.
maybe like 35 if you want.
If you have to, de-age him.
I don't think you need to. I think because he already looks so messed up, he's probably going to be. It's like
He's wearing makeup too, yeah.
Bryan Cranston playing a 50-year-old. It's
Yeah.
it
He's
makes
there.
sense because he's sick and he's gone through a lot. I don't think it would take you out of the movie. If The Irishman works, I think you can get away with Joaquin Phoenix playing an older Joker.
Yeah, no, it's interesting to see where they go with this. And even for like Joaquin too, I don't know. Does he want to do a sequel? You think? I feel
He
like
was the
Joaquin-
first one to say he would be interested in coming back.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't strike me as a sequel guy.
No, but I think this is a rare occasion where this was such a cultural phenomenon, and he did it his way. It's not like they had to concede anything to the studio. There were no side characters that they were forced to put in, no story suggestions. It was just their movie, very much so.
He does seem like a guy that if he gets his way, he'd be very pleased. Like he doesn't like having to listen to directors and writers. Like if he can do what he wants to do, he's definitely happy with it.
And he seems to have a good relationship with Todd Phillips. When you kind of find that connection with a guy like Joaquin, he has a reputation of kind of being hard to work with, being a little weird. So if they have a story that he's interested in, yeah, I think he'll definitely come back. And him taking on other villains, other movies, that's interesting. That Todd Phillips is kind of going this route with his career.
Yeah, I mean,
Who else could you do that's major besides Lex?
you can do like smaller Gotham and keep it contained to that kind of area and those villains. I mean, Batman has a shit ton of rogues, so you can kind of transfer that over. Not necessarily like the Joker's the good guy and they're the bad guy, but kind of just like a battle for, I guess, Gotham underground supremacy.
Yeah, that could be cool. Well, we have more DC news to talk about.
He always clashes with them, right? They never really team up together.
Who?
The Joker and other villains.
Yeah, no, not really. Why'd you just look at me like that? Because I transitioned and you're a transition interrupter.
My tummy keeps growling.
All right, so let's move on here to the news about the Snyder Cut. Now, did you guys...
Give me one of those cookies.
No, I'm not giving you a cookie in the middle of the podcast.
Well, then my tummy's going to keep growling.
First of all, stop saying tummy.
Drink some water.
My tum-tum.
Don't say your tum-tum needs to be rubbed on the podcast.
Okay.
Just have a mint.
You have mint?
Fork and knife, cut it up. Give half to Teddy. Let's move on here. Snyder Cut. You know Teddy was completely oblivious to the whole Snyder Cut thing on Twitter?
Not oblivious to it.
I feel like you check Twitter only once every 3 days.
that could have been the most accurate thing I've ever said.
Is that true?
I don't go on it often. No.
Yeah, you miss a lot of You're more on Insta. You're an Instagrammer.
Yeah.
I don't know how you missed it.
Yeah, for people who don't know, can you explain what the Snyder Cut is?
For you. You are people who don't know.
I wish. I'm envious.
You don't know what the Snyder Cut is?
Well, I know that they didn't release his cut, but I never knew why or what happened.
Can you explain this, Aaron? I don't want to explain it.
All right. So Zack Snyder, acclaimed director, films like 300.
He's already
Batman
misleading
vs
you.
Superman. And he was set to do Justice League. Did you see?
I know all that.
Did
yeah.
you see Justice League?
I know all that. Yeah.
Did you see Justice League?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he had to leave filming, so they brought in Josh Whedon, director of films.
Josh Whedon?
Such as Avengers and
What
Age
else
of
has he
Ultron.
directed? Okay. What else?
He almost did Batgirl. Not a big Josh Whedon guy.
You didn't see Much Ado About Nothing?
Hell no. So they got Whedon in, and he kind of put his, they call it Justice League, That's a nice little play on words there. So he kind of did some changes, made it a little more lighthearted, kind of.
His name is... Okay.
Yeah. And the film came out to mixed reviews. I kind of liked it. I think Bo liked it a little bit.
I liked it.
I did not like it. I thought it was good.
It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, I thought. But
Good too much.
Dostoevsky.
It was okay.
A lot of DC fans who are fans of like Batman vs Superman and that kind of style, and
Cultists.
Zack Snyder. Relax. They didn't like the film. They thought Joss Whedon kind of ruined
John
it.
Whedon
It
ruined
didn't flow right. It
Zachary.
kind of clashed
so
with
they had
Snyder's vision.
They had both cuts and they chose what Josh's.
No.
There's
There's rumors out there that a Snyder Cut exists.
Okay.
That it involves Darkseid and it's more focused on Superman versus Batman, that nightmare vision.
Yeah.
That the movie was essentially going to end with Darkseid taking over Earth.
Okay.
And that nightmare vision comes true. And then part 2 was going to be the nightmare vision. That's the biggest rumor out there, that this movie exists. But then there are people who say, yeah, there's a cut out there, but it's not finished. Darkseid isn't fully animated. That there are scenes that are not done. It's almost like when we saw Spider-Verse at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That certain things were not animated. They released a picture of Gal Gadot doing ADR over a scene with Darkseid.
Okay.
But Darkseid wasn't finished. It was a very kind of, basic outline of what his character would look like.
So you mentioned why he left. It's a sad thing, but why didn't they just wait to when he can come back and start again?
Well, there's a rumor that whoever was the head of Warner Brothers at that time, he wanted to hit a certain number for the box office, the total Warner Brothers box office, because he would get a bonus. And then he was set to leave the next year. So he wanted Justice League rushed and released in November 2017. That's just a rumor. That's like a coincidence, but it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, that's what
fucked.
He probably did. So they should have waited. I mean, there was no reason to rush. Justice League could have came out this November. We would have. They were in such a rush.
They would have done whatever it was going to do.
Yeah, exactly. And it probably would have been better. But the Snyder Cut, all the actors tweeted out, release a Snyder Cut. Ben Affleck.
I'm about to do it.
I don't know. Was it coordinated? Did Zach?
It can't be just like a big troll, right?
That's the thing. You wouldn't.
I don't think Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck are out here trolling people.
If they're hearing the story, I think there's a cut.
Well, there's a theory now that
I knew you would.
HBO Max is planning to release it on their streaming service.
Because I was just about to ask you how they could release something like that.
That would be the way to do it.
like a bonus thing on the DVD.
But I wonder how different it is.
It sounds pretty different. The ending
Yeah.
sounds different.
It's the
Because
complete
when you
opposite of what
watch
happened.
It's kind of like you obviously know the reshoot scenes because of Henry Cavill and his lack of mustache.
Yes.
But yeah, I wonder how like I guess the overall vision was, but just as a film from scene to scene, what the biggest differences were. But
First of all, that sounds awful.
what?
His version of the movie.
So,
He is just so obsessed with making Superman a villain. He hates Superman. It's like, yeah, Superman is the dictator of Earth, and Batman's gonna save everyone. And I love Batman, but Superman's also my second favorite. You know, my feelings on Zack Snyder are well documented.
You want to see the good fall?
Well, I think this movie comes out, it's still gonna fucking suck because it sounds like it's not even finished, and it also sounds like a mess if it is finished.
For what it is.
Surprise, surprise! Zack Snyder made a clusterfuck of a movie.
Yeah, then it can go back as it's not finished yet.
Being reckless.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's no good. There's no bad to come from it. Really,
He says that it's finished. He's on record saying that there's a cut out there. That's the thing. There are so many.
That'd be smart though. Get the actors around it. People want to see it, and to release it with your streaming platform, you're gonna get a lot of day one subscribers. So it makes sense for Warner Brothers and HBO Max to do this. And if it's bad, it's bad. But what if it's good?
if this
We get Batfleck back.
if this Justice League came out, the one that came out from Whedon was really good, would you want to see the Snyder Cut, or do you want to see the Snyder Cut because of how underperforming this Justice League was?
I just want to see it because everyone's just
Now you can't see it. You want to see it because you couldn't see it.
Well, no, just because it's like the Snyder Cut has become basically like a meme
Yeah.
over the past couple of years. So, and I never even thought it exists. I thought like people like, all right, you know, it would be cool, but it's not. It doesn't even exist. So stop wasting your time. Now it does exist, and I'm like, yeah, let's see what
Put
it's
it
all
out.
about. Yeah.
Present it.
Would it make you get HBO Max? Because as of right now, I have no intention to sign up for HBO Max.
Well, I mean, it's the same price as HBO now.
I wouldn't get it unless I heard that it was good. That's when I'd get it because I'd want to watch it.
Well, if you're streaming, I guess HBO now, it makes no sense to not get it because it's basically the same thing but with more. And I think HBO now is going to transfer over to that anyway. But if you have like the subscription.
Is there a cat in the room? Come here.
Yo, that's it. Anytime you see a cat, man, it's an automatic.
I thought one just ran by.
I saw a meme that said, everyone that sees a cat, it's like a picture of someone doing this.
Yeah. It's one where I saw one of somebody crying. It was Squidward crying. It's like when you a cat
that's
and
what it
doesn't-
was. That's
yeah,
what it
doesn't
was,
respond.
But if you already have the HBO subscription on your television, I don't think I would, even though it's probably the same price anyway, I don't know if I would transfer over to just streaming it.
Well, you probably get the free trial, right? If they ever do release the
HBO
Snyder Cut.
HBO
say
has
S words now.
the subscription for HBO, HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO Max.
HBO is just doing too
Kidding me?
much.
Well, I
Yeah.
think Go is if you already have the subscription on your television
Yes.
and you can stream.
Well, I guess they're going to get rid of Now.
Yeah, now it'll become Max.
Wow.
I like when things add Max to it, like Diet Pepsi Max.
Zero Max sugar.
I'm not gonna drink it, but
I like Zero. I like when they do the Zero.
Yo.
Coke Zero?
Coke Zero's delicious.
Yo, you know that pulled pork I made? Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, it's all you could talk about.
No, but I'm bringing it up because you brought up Pepsi, no sugar. So the guy at the meat market told me to soak my pork while I'm cooking it in Pepsi because the sugars would help break it down. And I fucking put in no sugar Pepsi. I was so mad. It was done already.
You put it
That's
in
all I had.
Diet Pepsi.
How'd it come out?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I have a crock pot, you know.
You
moved
are
on
a crock pot.
from the air fryer.
All right, let's move on here to our other Warner Brothers story. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is saying with Health, Men's, GQ, Time Magazine, they merged. One super magazine. He said, "Hey, Superman, I might come back. The cape is still in my closet."
You said that, or is that you saying that?
No, these are direct quotes.
The
from
cape is still in my closet.
That's what he said. He's like, there's stories that I want to explore. I want to get back with that character. It feels like he feels like there's unfinished business.
There's so much going on at DC right now.
You know what though? It feels like it's calmed down compared to what it was a couple years ago.
But imagine if like
We know Batman's happening. That's in
Yeah.
place.
How does-
Superman might be coming back.
How does Henry Cavill Superman fit in and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman there's no more Ben Affleck Batman
Yeah.
and there's another Batman set in the 90s. Unless you can have that Batman set in the 90s as like a prequel to what the new Batman. That's Ben Affleck's Batman.
I think
Then
their
there's the
mindset,
Joker over here, and
their mindset is just pump as many out as you can.
and what if the Snyder Cut's good and everyone wants the Snyder Cut too?
And you know what? Those Supermen from Crisis on Infinite Earths, they're looking pretty good as Superman. So you could bring one of those guys back for Robert Pattinson's.
I didn't even get into their TV series. I don't watch any of them, but just from the outside looking in, what the fuck is going on over
I have
there?
no idea, dude.
It's
This is all the Arrowverse, right?
You know who's
Crisis on Earth.
that looks-
really excited for that? Your brother. Your brother can't wait to see all the Supermen. The Smallville.
I'm sure it's neat for
Brandon Routh.
for fans of like.
Have you seen the image though of Brandon Routh as Old Man Superman with the gray in his hair?
Yeah.
He looks like a great Superman. Like man, he would have been perfect for the extended universe.
But like Flash is Green Arrow and Green Arrow is the Flash, and then there's Old Man Batman and
But
all these
Superman's also
Supermans.
Captain Atom. That actor also plays Captain Atom on.
In the Arrowverse?
Yeah, what's that show with the team up show? Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
He's also Captain Atom. But in this crossover, he's going to be Superman as well.
The hell?
Yeah, DC's got to go.
Well, they like
This is shot.
different universes and timelines and stuff. I tell you what.
Well, we might as well talk about that. Kevin Conroy is Old Man Bruce Wayne.
I love it.
Something that I always wanted to see. He's the best Batman. He is Batman, the voice of Batman. To
This
see
is a
him
long
play
time coming.
Yeah, it's great.
Did it happen?
Well, they released an image.
Let me
The
see.
episode hasn't come out yet. But he's kind of got like a mech suit on. He's got like an Iron Man suit.
After seeing him in Comic-Con, it made me like love him even more.
When he sang for you,
He's the man.
he's like, "This is for Teddy, from
Yeah.
Nerd Soup.
He said that.
Am I blue?"
He loves that voice, man.
Oh, himself.
Yeah.
He loves his own voice.
Was
Well,
that story
Batman
true, you
voice.
think? Or was that all that made up?
He
With
probably
the,
made
with the
that
homeless
up.
man yelling
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Well, I
He made
feel
that
like
up.
famous people have like,
Their story.
yeah, they make it like, all right,
They have their
this
fish
is my
story.
like Tonight Show story. This is my story. I'm gonna tell
Everywhere I go.
the other Late Show.
Right, yeah. It's George R. R. Martin, you know, when we saw him speak live, I had heard all the stories he had to tell about Game of Thrones. When he got the first idea, how he comes up with the character names, you know, what he did but we loved it, you know. We were yucking it up. That's the thing. We knew he was going to say that. People calling out his answers before he could. It's like, who's your favorite king? Jaharis!
Then he says it.
Yeah, he's like, well, I like Jaharis. All a bunch of fucking nerds.
Jaharis was a system king.
All right. You saying he's the Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Then who was his Belichick? Everyone's a system QB until
It's like
I don't
Le'Veon
know where
Bell.
I'm going with this. All right, let's transition here to Star Wars. New Rise of Skywalker images released. Did you guys see these?
Yeah.
They look good.
They look so different from the first one. They look so
You mean
much
The Last
older.
Jedi?
They look
No.
no, like from the first when you first saw Finn. Look at Finn. Like,
Looks exactly the same.
you kidding me? He looks so fucking more. He like looks so much more mature.
I don't know. Are you getting this from this? It's only been 4 years.
I don't know. I think I never really try to look like.
Right, yeah.
I can't talk today, man.
Ah!
Well,
Yeah.
it's the photos.
Ah,
It looks cool
They
seeing
look
it.
nice. They're cool. They're building the hype. But I just want to see the movie already.
I love how you think all the young people look old, but it's like Lando looks Lando looks good.
It does. Did you see the covers? They had all the prequel covers. They had the original trilogy cover.
Yeah,
and
where the
sequel
fuck was
trilogy.
Yoda? For
He
the
wasn't in
original
any of
trilogy
them.
cover.
He
Yeah.
wasn't in any of them.
Where's this?
They did the Entertainment Weekly. They did the cover for the new trilogy, the old trilogy, and the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
The prequel trilogy squad was looking fucking hard as fuck, dude. With Padme with her getup. Yeah. Anakin and Obi in the front.
And what are you saying? Yoda wasn't on any of them?
No,
They G'd him like that?
he could have been
They
on.
G'd the G?
They cheat the G. They're like, he's getting too much pub with Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Let's scale it back.
So just ready for the movie already. I think I'm looking forward to it, obviously, but
What's the countdown on this movie?
December 22nd.
No, December 19th.
December 19th. Wow.
Wow, it's coming up.
You guys want to see
Holy
Frozen
shit.
2 with me this weekend?
No.
Why not?
Nah, I'm good.
What I do want to see, though, is this new Star Wars they got cooking up for 2022. According to Kathleen Kennedy, they already have a director.
Go see Frozen 2 by myself?
We could take, like, I don't know, Nash.
Nah. Yeah, you and Nash did a review on Frozen 2?
I don't think you've seen Frozen 1.
You guys got Anna Elsa vibes.
Shotty Elsa.
Is that Kristen Bell?
No, that's Anna.
Did they say who the director is?
John LeGroff of Mindhunter is what the fuck's his name?
No, they did not say who the director is.
Josh Gad is Olaf.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Could have been the Penguin. No.
Episode
No
10
director.
or something different. Anything out yet? They just made.
Evan
they
Rachel
just
Wood's
named
in
the
it.
director.
They're just saying
Frozen
that it's a movie. It's a Star Wars movie.
Really?
Although I would like Evan Rachel Wood in Star Wars. Not Frozen 2. Could care less about that. But her as a Star Wars character, I think she'd be a good Sith.
I love her.
So what? 2022, no director, no story. Because Kathleen Kennedy said that there's not a lot of stories out there.
Well, this sounds like a Star Wars movie. 3 years out, we have no director, no story, no books.
I just hope they have a good time.
She's like legendary movie producer, one of the best of all time. You look at her filmography, great. Wrong person for this job. Just doesn't work. You know, it was like bringing Phil Jackson to
the next.
install the triangle. Like Star Wars, that worked in the 70s.
Yeah.
Kathleen. You know, the triangle was a great offense. But now we're jacking up threes, you know? The game has changed. It's like she hasn't heard any of the criticism of the sequel trilogy. No plan, no structure, and she's like, "Well, we have nothing to base this on." What are you talking
You sure?
about?
You sure about that?
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want me to say?
I guess apparently I don't know.
There's
Anything.
There's a date.
Can you take a stance on anything? Do you have an opinion?
What, a movie date? We knew this was coming.
No, about her comments.
Oh, you know, make your write your own story.
You
But they come out and say there's nothing.
great radio, man. You just put, what are you running for
You
president?
gave me nothing.
Are you running for office?
You gave me nothing.
I just gave you the whole Kathleen Kennedy comments.
All right. I don't know. What is it? Extended Universe. I saw your tweet. It was a solid tweet. You got a lot of likes on it.
Teddy?
Well, after hearing the comments and the fact that there is books and movies,
It's not canon
and-
though.
Yeah, but you have there's the groundwork was like paved, and you're trying to go off road, and to say there was no road, it's just stupid to say.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that, Teddy.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone here has some passion.
All right, here we go. They
Yeah,
should
but
give D&D their job back, and they should do Knights of Old Republic.
But you're burying yourself.
That would be cool.
You're burying yourself. Like, how do you say that, knowing that all that shit's out there?
It's probably a misquote.
I don't know. It's pretty. Can you just put that down? Don't start playing with things.
I don't know what it is.
It's a violin.
It's like someone getting a murder rap saying it was self-defense when it clearly wasn't.
No, it's not.
Like, I killed him, yeah, but it was self-defense. Like, yeah, I butchered it, but
As
there
good
was
as
no,
your other analogy
there was
that
no-
one
there
is
was no source
just as
material.
Is
bad.
Star Wars the victim in this, and then Kathleen Kennedy's the murderer?
yeah.
That's
I don't know about that.
complete opposite of how your analogy was before.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that
That
was
was very hit and miss on your
yeah.
analogies.
Hit the first one.
You did,
you nailed that.
knocked
one.
it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one picked it up, so I said something else.
Because Star Wars means a lot to me, you know.
wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Oh my God, I am.
Is that planned for today?
Like I said, legendary producer, but damn. All right, let's move on to Star Trek.
What
That's
happened
the
there?
one, you guys.
5.
I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of hot takes for this one.
We got a snack.
You took a break for Star Wars to gear up for Star Trek, right?
Yep.
Got your hot takes. Noah Hawley writing and directing the next Star Trek film. You
Yeah.
guys are fucking slacking with Star Trek.
It doesn't interest me.
You've never seen it.
I know, but
Well, to say that and then not have everything else interest you, but Star Trek doesn't interest you.
I just never got it.
You sound like my
I never
mom.
gave it a chance.
Yeah, I never gave it a chance.
Yeah, you guys got to give it a chance.
But where do I start? There's so
Yeah,
many.
there you go. Tell me.
There's
I'll start.
Shatner. There's
Where do you
Patrick
start?
Stewart. Chris Pine. Who? Chris Hemsworth?
Three very simple options. It's like there's Patrick Stewart, there's Shatner. That's all I know.
He knows all of them.
There's like 9 different Star Trek shows. There's a lot of Star Trek out
Yeah.
there. A lot of novels.
Ugh. This is a commitment.
I wouldn't read the novels.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that far.
But 9 different shows? That's a lot.
How many Star Trek shows are there?
It's like Doctor Who. I would never watch it because there's just so many.
No,
Shows-
but Doctor Who, you start with the 2000s. You don't go all the way back to the 60s.
why not?
Do we start with Seth MacFarlane's?
The Orville?
Yeah.
The Orville is all right for the episodes that I've seen. But people on Twitter were hating on this because Noah Hawley released a movie this year called Lucy in the Sky. Have you guys heard of it?
That's the one with Natalie Portman. And
Natalie
she's the-
Portman vehicle.
She's
She's Lucy.
She's an astronaut and she drives to kill somebody.
Didn't get good reviews.
No.
So
It
people,
bombed.
they're
But
like, oh, well, here you go. Here's Star Trek.
Apparently, in a real life story, they didn't put it in the movie though. Natalie Portman's character wore diapers on the way there. She didn't want to stop.
what?
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I know the Rotten Tomato score, but
Mm.
adult wearing diapers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be all that bad.
They didn't put it in the
It
Oh,
movie.
sounds-
they didn't.
sounds
Oh,
great.
well, there you
Yeah.
go.
Adult diaper.
Yeah. I haven't. Nah, I'm not gonna.
Well, this guy's also the showrunner for Fargo. Fargo's pretty.
Fargo's
cool, right?
great. Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
Okay,
Movie's
you've seen
even
it?
better.
I love the Fargo movie, but I haven't seen the show.
Show's really good.
I'd like to start it.
Yeah, Martin Freeman's in the first season with Billy Bob Thornton.
Love me some Billy Bob
Is that suitcase out there? What do you think?
from the movie.
Yeah.
I don't. You always ask these very specific questions that I don't remember.
Well, that's iconic. That's pretty much what the movie's based off of.
What's in the suitcase again?
Like,
Isn't that
like $500,000.
Oh man, I wish he got confused with Pulp Fiction. I was waiting for that.
That's what I was thinking of.
What?
Because in Pulp Fiction, they're trying to
Yeah,
get
I
the
know.
suitcase, and I thought you were gonna confuse them, and that would have been funny.
That's William H. Macy is paying the. No, they're paying him, right? Oh, I forget. I need to rewatch Fargo.
No, well, he pays to have the wife kidnapped for
Right.
money,
Yes,
and then they ended up.
and they botch it.
Yeah.
He's blackmailing. No. He pretends to have his own wife kidnapped to get the dad.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
And then the dad gets iced.
Yeah, he does get clapped right during the meeting.
Yo, then when they're, who the fuck are you?
I need to rewatch it, man.
That's Buscemi, right?
Buscemi in that?
Is
yeah,
it
yeah,
him?
yeah.
It
He's
is him,
one
right?
of the. I think he's one of the killers.
He's the
right?
hitman. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny when he drives through the gate and he shoots the guy.
You keep referencing things I keep saying I don't remember.
But you do remember.
No, not vaguely. I wish I could enjoy this with you.
I wish you could too.
All right, you
guess
guys
he's-
want to move on to fan questions?
Yes.
Are we done?
This guy's playing Tetris over here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty much all the stories. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up some bad. While you do that, I'm gonna pull up some bad reviews on us and
Okay.
read them.
Of what?
This question here from Anthony JQ Nash. Does anyone like me yet?
No.
I'm getting there.
What's his problem?
Nash?
Yeah. You see his Snap story on Sunday?
No.
I was there.
What's wrong with him?
What was he doing?
I don't get it. Like,
Oh,
if I
the
did
mimosas?
Yeah.
that, I think I'd die if I did that.
Chugged 12 mimosas in like 4 hours. And it's probably, oh man, yeah, it's Sunday.
His
Can't blame
mimosas looked gross too. They're just randomly thrown together. Vodka and orange juice. That's all you need. That's what a mimosa is,
him.
right?
That's a screwdriver. Mimosa
That's
is
what I was drinking.
champagne and orange juice.
Ugh, that's disgusting. This question here from Lauren Uno at Uno_official. What is your mutant power that would get you enrolled into Xavier's home?
Can I pick my own, or is it something like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what's good enough? I could stop people from talking.
how would that
Read
help?
minds.
No, it's not working.
No, guys, I could be like a political dude. That's, someone's testifying. I'm just there, like, yeah, he's speechless. He couldn't speak.
He's lying.
Right, yeah.
It's a weird power.
Or when you're speaking, I can like,
I'd read minds.
oh, that's so basic.
Yeah, they already have one of those. Yeah, it's something new.
Yeah, you ever heard
Okay.
of Professor X?
Okay.
Well, no, that would be a good one because he'd take you as his
High B is what was it?
successor, yeah. Accessory. You'd be,
Apprentice.
Predecessor? What's that?
you'd be his sidekick.
I don't know,
Where's the
like
reviews?
Superman powers.
Really?
You're All Might?
Yeah, sure. I want them all. Maybe I can like teleport. That's cool. Save a lot of money on gas.
So you're Nightcrawler.
He does it weird though.
He does it awesome. That scene in X2 when he kidnaps the president.
I just
Hey,
want to
we have a lot of
in and get
5-star.
out.
We have a lot of 5-star
So
reviews.
you're like David Lynch teleporting. You just appear and disappear, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
there's no smoke and mirrors.
Gotta go to the grocery store.
Ding. You're just there.
I'm in aisle 2 already.
Wow, look at that. This question here from Angie at Flinster23. Y'all see Honey Boy, Shia LaBeouf film? No, we have not yet.
Where's
No.
that? I don't even feel like it's playing anywhere by us.
No, it's not. We always have to go into New York City.
I'm getting sick of that.
You've done it once.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
It was after Comic Con. We were
We
already,
were
in the city.
in the city. We were coming
Well, I
back
could have
home.
went home.
You're getting sick of it. You've done it once 3 months ago.
I went to the city last weekend and I fucking fell asleep on the train and woke up, missed my stop.
You do
Nothing
that a
worse.
lot.
It's it's like 4 a.m. and I had to call a fucking Uber. It's not good.
Call the Uber.
The Uber.
Somebody said that I say Uber with a Y, so now I just use Lyft. This question here from Christian Eulenberg at Eulenberger7. Thoughts about Kevin Feige stating Marvel fans will need to watch Disney Plus to understand future MCU movies. So you have to watch
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why would you want him to not matter? To
Well, he's
anything
probably
else
just
going on?
throwing in a little bit, like you got to watch these. Please watch them.
Well,
They'll connect to the
everyone was
movies.
upset. Like, oh, no thanks. Like, what do you want these to be, meaningless shows? Of course they're gonna connect. And if you look at it from the perspective of you're paying $7 for Disney Plus and you're getting 4 basically extended feature films for that price a month. I
Right.
think it's worth it. And yeah, why would
I
you,
like that. I wanted to see it with the Netflix shows.
Why would you not want them to tie in?
Yeah.
When you have these big characters, you're gonna have fucking Vision and Wanda. Wanda and Vision.
WandaVision
Yeah,
is the correct way to say it.
You got to imagine Kate Bishop is going to be the interlude to the Young Justice. No, not Young Avengers group. And yeah, why wouldn't they? They already said that when it came out, that's going to tie in. Isn't WandaVision going to tie into Doctor Strange and the multiverse?
Yes. And I'm starting to believe that WandaVision is going to take place after everything.
Well, they said
That they're going to bring Vision back to life with his gray body. Yeah, he's coming back.
Let's go.
That got your ears perked up.
Yeah, it did.
Well, they said
Poked right up on that.
that some parts of that series are going to be filmed in front of a live studio audience. So the show's going to be weird as fuck.
That's
I knew he wasn't dead.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes, like a sitcom.
yeah.
They're taking so much influence from Tom King's Vision. You guys should read that. It's one of the best comics dealing with artificial intelligence. And it looks like they're going to kind of put Wanda in the wife role, which is even weirder because she's obviously a person, but she's looked
My
on
wife.
as...
Wait, but
Borat.
filmed in front of a live studio audience, like Seinfeld thing, like a laughing track kind of in the back.
I don't
Like,
think it's going to be the entire show, but there's going to be bits about the show that are like a sitcom
It's going to be
for
weird.
almost like a
I like
surreal
that.
feel to it.
I got a bad review.
You did?
No, like we.
Oh.
2 stars.
No.
It's an all right podcast. What I hate is them not speaking into the mic and having to turn up the volume to actually hear them. Only to once in a while hear a loud pitch once in a while.
What's his name?
Also,
Well,
the
that's
half
just-
laughs are annoying after a while.
What's the name?
One critic. You know, it's a constructive criticism. It
No,
wasn't
I
bashing
think
on us.
Yeah, he wasn't like these guys fucking suck. I want them to
I hate
die.
the reviews.
Would have rather that.
I actually have a bad one the other day that I sent in the group chat.
That was
So-
fun.
No, I don't read that.
No, it was mostly positive.
For me.
Yeah, not for me.
I'll ask another fan question and bring up that song, that review song.
You don't have to do that.
This question here from Bell at CP. I don't know. Best underrated actor in the MCU.
I think Elizabeth Olsen is really good.
Yes,
You know, she
I agree with that.
She doesn't really get everyone. I mean, who's like the when
Who's
you
out there giving underrated? Lee Pace, I think, as Ronan the Accuser went underrated.
Well, who's like when you think of MCU, like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, like those are.
Chris Evans has improved as an
Yeah.
actor. If you watch him in the first Captain America and the first Avengers, really, I think the writing for his character just got better.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Did you hear about him?
What, that he's done?
Probably. All right, got this comment here. Love you, Aaron. Your description of movies and television shows are spot on. You're extremely funny, and no matter what mood I am
Facts.
I am so happy to see the notification that my friendly neighborhood soup nerds have posted something again. You are all extremely well educated and, well, then there's Teddy.
False.
LOL.
Thank you.
But it's nice to hear a podcast where everyone is smart and well spoken and funny as F.
Except Teddy.
Except Teddy.
She didn't say that. I was lying, right?
What?
She didn't say that, right?
No, I think she was just being Melissa.
Yeah,
It's classic Melissa. She's
she
always
takes
giving you
some
a hard
jabs.
time.
Yeah, I know her.
She's a little noogie.
Just joking around.
yeah. It's a
Little
goof.
verbal. No, she hates you. This question also from Bell at Seat. I still don't know. Best song of the early 2000s. Hey ya. Not even. It's still the best song of the century.
I don't even know what. There's so many songs. What do you mean?
Hey ya.
How do you pick a song?
Mr.
Early
Brightside.
2000s?
Which one is that?
Mr. Brightside.
How does that go?
You know it.
I probably know it if you could sing it.
I'm not singing. Hey, yeah.
You love singing it. You do karaoke that all the time.
I went to karaoke like a year ago.
Hey ya is just such a masterpiece of a song.
That is a great song. That was.
It's so weird.
It wasn't me. By Shaggy.
No way.
Yeah.
Great, good song.
Yeah.
Not an all-time great.
It's fun. You know, you listen to it. But
Fallen. Hey, the top 5 is I Got a Feeling.
Pitchfork. I got a
Yeah,
feeling.
by Usher. Fallen, and it wasn't me.
yeah, that's a jam. Yeah, you get everything. Little John, Usher, Ludacris.
Wow,
I got a
That's
feeling.
ridiculous. Oh boy.
The
Remember
Black
when
Eyed
they
Peas.
ran the world in 2008?
They really did. Oh my
When
god.
they were like, I'm so 3008,
I was like, damn, I felt that.
3000 and late.
Ooh.
Wow, that 8 and late.
What's
they do
that?
rhyme.
I can't think of the name. What's the top hit with Justin Timberlake? Share the Love. What the fuck was it?
Where is the
Yeah,
the
Where is the
Love?
Love? Yeah,
Justin Timberlake?
he's in that, isn't he?
But early 2000s
he is.
is not I Got a Feeling. No, Justin Timberlake isn't that.
Really?
Yeah, he sings the hook.
Where were
Trust me.
you when Justin Timberlake brought Sexy back?
He was on top of the world too.
I think I was in Vietnam.
Him and Timberland.
Justin Timberlake, that 2006 album, yeah, Sexy Back. What was the other one? Cry Me a River. Cry Me, Cry Me. It's a banging album, dude. When the last album he dropped too.
I like the song from Trolls. Hopefully he does another.
I love that song too.
For Trolls too.
I love his Social Network song. I'm surprised he didn't do a song for that.
That's right. He was the guy who did
Facebook.
Napster, huh?
Drop the.
What was Napster? Napster was like LimeWire, right?
Yo, LimeWire was fucking unreal. Remember that?
Worst viruses.
It would fuck your whole computer up. You got to listen to like
Porn slaps on that.
porn it different on LimeWire.
This is a pretty. Oh my god, it's a pretty good question here from Mag at Sam E Darnold.
Oh, what?
Which actor most locked themselves into a role based on their first big role? He is going with Ewan Ryan, following up with Hitler after playing Ramsay Bolton. Yeah, he really didn't. He was like, "Listen, I did this. I could do this."
But that was like wacky
It's a
Hitler.
step down. Did you see it?
No, but I saw the commercial.
Wasn't Ron Weasley his best friend?
Yeah, that was kind of more of a Jojo Rabbit type Hitler.
Right.
Um,
He was just trying to be an artist. That's what he was, right? It was artist Hitler. Will Smith has been kind of doing the same thing since his first movie, whatever
Nicolas
it was.
Cage.
It's been locking in roles. Recently, it seems like Chris Pratt has been taking advantage of the Guardians role to play that type of character in other franchises. It's like who's been the most typecast, and I guess been successful with it.
Pesci.
Yeah, no, that's a perfect example. Goodfellas and then Casino. I'll just do this again.
Yeah.
The Irishman.
Then the Irishman.
This question here from Mag, again, at Sam E. Darnold. What would you choose to have as your last meal? Death row.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Nice breakfast.
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon,
You like
pancakes.
breakfast? Breakfast is good, but
I'm a big breakfast guy.
yeah,
Peanut butter and jelly.
you probably get that already.
What?
Yeah, that or a cheese mayo
It's your
sandwich.
last meal.
Nice cheese and mayo sandwich.
Your last meal before everything goes dark.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
where
a
I started,
fucking
man.
cheese and mayo.
That's where I
You
started.
probably get that every day for lunch if you're in jail.
Back to the roots.
I've seen this kid. Well, the
You've
jar.
seen this kid do a lot.
Yeah.
How many times does a sentence begin with you saying, "I've seen this kid"?
Well, he does the peanut butter out of the spoon,
Yes.
which okay. Yeah, but I've seen him take a piece of cheese out of the fridge, smear some mayo on it, roll it up, and just eat it.
That is disgusting.
Try it. You guys give me so much flack for having cheese and mayo sandwiches.
It's not a sandwich. It's just no bread.
That's like my
It's
Star
a
Trek,
roll-up.
you know? It's
Yeah,
not,
you just-
not for me.
What are you gonna eat?
Breakfast.
Oh yeah, breakfast.
Nice chocolate chip pancakes.
I listened to a podcast. And,
white bread toast.
I go to,
They used to give your last meal anything you wanted, no matter what it was, as much as you wanted, anything you wanted, and they cut it off because some guy got an absurd amount of food and then he didn't eat a bite of it. So now it's only one thing.
that sucks. Can I get like a 10-piece nugget? I'll probably get that for me.
A nice 20 pieces.
Yeah. Oh,
Barbecue sauce.
I'll go off. Like I just get massive amounts of like fast food, Taco Bell, quesadillas, Crunch Wraps, nuggets, Big Macs.
Oh, you know what? I might get the flatbread from Taco Bell. The flatbread chicken. You
Are
ever
you
had
guys
that?
talking about last meal? I feel like I'm getting crazy deja vu. I feel like we've had this this topic before.
Maybe.
I'm fucking starving though. So
This question here from Kevin Myers, best piece of music from Game of Thrones.
Why'd your voice get so low for that?
Because I was going to hiccup. But
Oh.
I was really Young Midoriya. Best piece of music from Game of Thrones. I'm gonna go with
That theme?
it's a safe choice. It's a
Yeah.
good choice. I wouldn't.
Best
Light
season,
of
sorry.
the Seven. Fucking.
Yeah, but did he write that or did the Mummy movie write that? I think it was his, and then they stole it. I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird. When we went to the movies, and like you know how sometimes they have previews of they're doing it now of 1917.
It's like how the movie was made.
But it's like it's
Okay.
during a preview, and they started playing that song from Game of Thrones for the Mummy.
Remember the Tom Cruise Mummy? They were just using Game of Thrones music. It was weird. But my favorite piece will always be the
Maybe they
Stark
bought
theme.
it. They bought rights to use it.
They loaned it like soccer players.
Yeah.
The Night King theme is fucking good too, man.
Night King theme is good. Love Littlefinger's theme.
Stark theme is good.
Whenever that theme comes on, you know someone's getting betrayed. Didn't bring me any enjoyment.
People don't talk about it. His voice
Gosh.
enough.
The way it changes.
Yeah.
Littlefinger's voice had more character development than
Those stocks.
than Bran Stark. The amount of changes that man went through. This question here from C. Dot something. Were y'all serious about revisiting the Revisited for Game of Thrones? LMAO.
No.
No, it's just a joke.
Well, no.
Well, we could. I do want to redo Battle of the Bastards because I think that first Battle of the Bastards review we did was so bad.
I liked it.
I think it'd be funny with me, you, and Teddy.
Reviewing the
Yeah, get Teddy on a
reviewing your
revisit.
review.
No, reviewing the episode. Battle of the Bastards.
We should do a review of the review.
No, that's what she suggested.
We should do it.
This question here from Rory Bramley at Rory Bramley. Now that Aaron has sung Queen and Teddy has done stand-up, can we hear Bo do a Shakespeare monologue?
We got to lose
Yo.
that.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be my bet, huh?
How much money do you think the Rise of Skywalker will make?
This is. Do I have to be in the ballpark or it's whoever's closest?
Yeah, all right. And what happens if you don't win? Whoever has the.
Well, what
furthest
happens
off.
if you don't win?
Yeah.
I'm saying we got to think. Whoever's not the closest has to do
I'm
something.
not doing stand-up again. I'll tell you that right
I'll
now.
do a Shakespeare monologue.
That's fun.
Is it?
What's fun?
But I can't read it. I have to memorize it.
No. Okay. If you want
I had
to
to do that in English class. I had to do To Be or Not to Be. It was either write a paper on it or memorize that monologue, and I memorized
long
the
was it?
monologue. To be or not to be. Whether
That is the
it's
question.
nobler in mind to question. I don't know if that's right.
Sounds right. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. That sounds like Willie.
It was like the fucking 11th grade.
Did you see that video of Cameron rapping in the basement?
No.
And somebody was like, to tell my kids this was William Shakespeare. he was doing the old Dipset flow. He's like, Vanilla, the killer, sea thriller.
I have to read out loud for 3 minutes straight.
This question here from Kai at Kaiser Chief
figure something
_
That's
11.
agonizing.
You have to eat 12 hard-boiled eggs during the night of the podcast.
I'm making eggs in front of this kid. Do you ever have sunny side up?
Over easy.
But do you
Thank you.
But are you disgusted by sunny side up?
No, I'd eat them, but not my go-to.
I didn't go over easy. The kid had a conniption.
I don't like scrambled.
Wait, what else did you freak out on me about putting my Pop-Tarts in the toaster?
I didn't freak out about that. My God. They were so hot. I was like, because you.
Yeah, it makes the goo. What is that?
I don't like Pop-Tarts. I like the dessert Pop-Tarts, but like strawberry, never was a fan.
All right, this question here from Kai at Kaiser Chief _ 11. I don't remember if you've spoken about it, but if you haven't, opinions on Jesus is King.
I like one song.
I literally just say
Did
Jesus.
you really listen to it?
Opinion
like
on
one song.
Jesus. He's a good guy.
You know,
Water into wine. That's pretty cool.
came back to life.
Life, like, this is.
You know that meme of when James Harden smashes his ball on his face and the guy's looking at him? People who are like civilians when they see Jesus coming back 3 days after he was killed.
The double take on Jesus.
I did watch his speech on Joel Osteen's, whatever that is.
Ugh.
He visited the church.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's like, God created the greatest artist of all time so that I could work for him.
That's awesome. That's vintage Kanye.
That is Kanye, yeah.
You see that he tweeted out that him and Dre are going to work on an album?
Yeah, Jesus is King Part 2. It's going to be an opera.
So we're waiting for Watchathon too.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a sequel to this.
I did watch about 30 seconds of the Sunday service he did at Joel Osteen's church. It sounded just completely unlistenable.
He's getting there. To where
He had a good run.
he himself
Girl,
is.
you're my Chick-fil-A. Isn't that a line?
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Open on Sunday, girl, you're my Chick-fil-A.
Oh, God.
You're my number one for lemonade.
Well, people are complaining about him. Wow. That does sound good right now, actually. Did you see Kim Kardashian's suit that she was wearing to the service?
No.
She had this oversized suit, and somebody said she looked like she got drafted in the 2004 NBA draft. And they photoshopped her in with the draft class. She
That
fit
picture
right
is
in.
so funny, yo, with those big-ass suits LeBron, what the hell he wore.
Mellow, wearing bed sheets.
It's so crazy how, like, where fashion is now compared to what it was.
Yeah, everything's too tight now.
No, I think it's kind of everything.
Loosen it up a little.
It's fit now.
Yeah.
It's not too tight. It's not too baggy. It got tight like 10 years ago. Got real tight
Mm-hmm.
when You're a Jerk came out.
Yo, that was stupid tight. It was like, and they would wear it like at their kneecaps.
I know, yeah. They were basically what are they called? The girl pants that show,
Jeggings,
no, the girl pants that show
Leggings?
the ankles.
capris.
Capris, yeah. That's what
yeah.
it looked like.
Yeah.
Everybody was showing their ankles again. I remember somebody. It was
Well, friend Jamie, he fucking looks like he's.
Gumby.
He does look like Gumby. It looks like he's suffocating himself.
like he's being
Oh,
hung
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You do too. You wear tight ass jeans.
It doesn't feel good.
He came in here with this Nike shirt. It was skin tight.
I was working out though.
Were
It's
you?
like an Under Armour. It's not
What do you do?
tight.
Early morning, early morning gym now?
Yeah,
Okay.
new hours. I love it.
Well, you're 3 to 11 hours, right? I was wondering, would you just go to sleep as soon as you get home, right?
No, I'm not liking it. That I got fall asleep like 2:00.
Okay.
But no more alarm clock waking me up.
Yeah, it's got to
It's
be
phenomenal.
Nice. So you go home and get a little Teddy alone time
Yeah.
after work.
Mm-hmm. Fall asleep, wake up, go to the gym, go to work. Same schedule.
This question here from John Michael Harris at J-M65. Which of the Nerd Soup gang secretly loves Hallmark Christmas movies, and why is it Nash? I could see Nash liking a good Hallmark movie.
Teddy.
No,
No.
Yeah.
I don't like them at all.
No. You guys see the Noel movie on Disney Plus?
No.
Heard it's terrible.
I just watched Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, how was it?
Not good. I didn't like it. I'm really like veering towards not liking these remakes at all.
Did you guys hear that news about Harriet Tubman and Julia Roberts?
No.
Yo, the me. I'm gonna tell my kids a picture of Harry.
I gotta start looking at the memes, man.
It's like
I saw
telling my
that
kids
meme.
this is
I
Julia
fucking looked
Roberts.
At it.
That was. I can't be true.
Well, it's from the 90s.
I know.
Oh, 100% could be true.
Yeah.
I guarantee in the 90s, they don't know. It was just some white woman helping slaves. 100% they would have done that in the 90s.
Yeah, the studio exec. It was the writer or director of Harriet
Mm-hmm.
that she's trying to pitch this movie in the 90s. And one of the studio execs said they wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman.
100% I could believe that.
Yeah.
That's and it would have been one of those. It would have gotten made, and it would have been looked on today
No.
as such a meme.
I think Julia Roberts would have enough sense to be like, yeah.
Really?
I probably
No,
can't
no,
do that.
no. It would have been one of those things that she apologizes for now. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, like George Clooney Batman. You know,
Yeah.
that would have been her bat nipples playing Harriet Tubman. I do want to see that movie because it's such a. I always say I hate stories about real life events because I could just read about them. But that story is so incredible, what she was able to do. And I know it's not getting great reviews, but I'd still like to see it. But the idea of Julia Roberts playing Harriet Tubman, it's like getting Daniel Craig for MLK.
How true is that though?
That's what she said. I mean, in the 90s, who knows? Probably. Yeah, that's like Julia Roberts. She was like, this is a big time for her. It's probably just like, yeah, who's hot in the streets right now? Huh? Julia Roberts. Let's
Yeah,
have
that
her.
Julia Roberts, yeah.
She could play anything.
Well, it goes to
That'd
show,
be
like,
terrible. Oh
back
my God.
compared to now, how many A-list African-American actresses
Yeah.
were there in the 90s? There's nobody that probably came to their minds. Now there's more. Still probably not enough, but it's so. I mean, yeah, of course, I believe Hollywood would do this. They still do this to a
Would she
lesser
go
extent.
blackface?
No, I think they would have just made her. They would have like rewrote her history as
Oh
it was
my-
just a white woman that did this. you
That'd be
know? It's just-
horrible. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
terrible.
Julia Roberts, huh?
They really chipping her out of the $20 bill too.
Which
That would
yeah,
be something
that's-
white people do.
They just why do we keep fucking with Tubman?
I know.
Just let Tubman live.
What did Julia Roberts? Oh yeah, when in Ocean's 12.
When she plays Julia Roberts.
Yes.
I kind of do like when that happens in like in Ted when they're like, you sound just like Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Imagine if they did that in every movie, how simpler things would happen, especially heist movies.
Right, they're like, oh, I'm just Ben Stiller and Eddie Murphy, Tower Heist.
That's a good movie.
I do like Tower Heist. This question here from George Brown. We'll take one last question. George at Geo Brown 03. Are you guys going to review The Irishman? Yes,
Did we?
What a
Did
last
we already?
question.
Did we already?
we did. Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
we didn't upload it yet though.
How long ago was that?
A week ago, week and a half.
Did you see Parasite?
No.
You saw it, right?
Yeah.
You never gave a score for it.
Oh, I didn't. I haven't been uploading my scores lately for some reason.
Brad Harmington wants to know what we think about Parasite. Well, I loved it. You hated it.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was good, but I didn't. Not to the level of a lot of people, which I'm upset about. I feel like I'm...
You didn't get it? You're upset that you didn't get it?
No, I feel like I got it, but I'm kind of... I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Everyone's talking it's like a masterpiece, clear-cut movie of the year. I gave it like mid-8s, you know? That upsets me. I wish I liked it more.
Yeah, when a great movie comes out and you don't get it, it's...
What's
that
not
happens.
to get?
No, you made a remark right after it that was actually a Teddy remark. I was disappointed in you.
What did I say?
You made one
hell's that
remark
supposed to
where
mean?
I could kind of go back with you and argue that maybe you just misinterpreted a line. But then you made a remark that was such an American thing to say.
What did I say?
You made a line about, oh, well, maybe if there wasn't subtitles, the comedy would have hit better. It's like,
I
oh,
didn't
no.
say it like that. I was trying to understand.
You said it, I think, in that exact tone.
I wasn't being snarky about it. Like,
I
oh,
want to
maybe.
take offense to it, but I'm not.
No,
Because
now
I would
you're
say
being
that.
different.
No, I said maybe for me personally, if I...
You would say that, right? That is-
I would have ranked it lower because of subtitles.
yeah.
I love movies with subtitles too. I've watched plenty of movies that I've
Maybe
enjoyed.
timing
but
would have been.
That's all we watch.
But I said-
That's all we
I
watch
said-
is subtitle movies.
No, you didn't say it in the way like, well, I appreciated the script. It was well written.
I wasn't-
Maybe there was some you were like, oh, mate, such a frat bro. It's
say it like
It's
that.
not Wolf of Wall Street. You know?
No. I just said some of the comedic elements probably would have worked better for me personally.
Oh, the comedic elements.
It's still a good movie. I enjoyed it, but I didn't like it to the extent of you, who gave it a 10,
Well, okay.
which is upsetting. I want
Movie of the year.
I wanted to like it, but I didn't.
You said you were gonna go see it the next afternoon. You never went.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
You know what I want to watch? I want to watch Fleabag.
It's good.
All right, everybody. That's a NerdTube podcast for today. I'm Bo Oliver, joined today by Aaron and Teddy. And yeah, that's it. Guys, any last thoughts?
He's gonna watch movies with you now with subtitles.
Say that again?
He's gonna watch movies now with you with subtitles.
I've always watched movies with subtitles, and it just didn't. I don't know.
It didn't land.
I want to see it again.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video, and of course we would like to thank our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, Nerd Soup wouldn't be Nerd Soup. Seriously, your support is what keeps the fridge full, so thank you once again for your support. If you are interested in supporting Nerd Soup through Patreon, visit our page and check out the different rewards we offer to our fans. If not, then no problem. We appreciate anyone who takes time from their day to watch our videos. So thank you to each and every one of you out there watching, and remember to like and share this video. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like it. Or don't.